I forgot to save, guy, dang it. SC. This one shouldn't be too bad. We fought the abominable snowman yesterday.
Mega, let's go all out. Have some of this.
You're done for.
Go.
Fought this guy for practice yesterday. Or 2 days ago.
Take this. Double try.
Wonder if I can get out of this. Oh.
Here I go.
I'm 100% sure I was not in range for that.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Got you.
I don't think it's gonna hit him at all, but
You're done for.
nailed it. Easy.
I hope I can get even stronger.
Boom. Oh, Plasma Gun 3. 70 damage. I mean, it's like not better than a Plasma Gun 1 that also. This is better than Plasma 2. But it hits an X shape, so I guess that's like what makes it different. I had another Plasma down here, so I'll switch it with.
Show him what you've got, Geo.
Oh, wait.
Go!
I was curious if my ninja stars count as plays. It does count. Oh, heck yeah. I did not know that.
Goodbye.
I'll take it.
Showed him who's number one.
Heck yeah, dude. That's how you counter the freaking black hole, man. Why you get that?
Prepare yourself.
How's this? Okay.
We blast
And I need
them
to figure out how to get to
stardust.
that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and HP memory. Let's go. Oh my god, what the?
Double try! Zerker! I'm counting on you, Mega!
Real big dude.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Take this! Never let your guard down!
Nice. Good nice, dude. And car.
Double try! Zerker! Alright! Take this! I'm
Nice.
feeling good!
Go. What? Oh, I was not paying attention. My god, now we're getting all the recovery cards? They were this late in the game? The mummies. I remember the mummies. I don't remember what they do, but
That's what you get for underestimating me.
they showed up way late in the game, huh? A mummy hand. Be goneth. I gotta get out of here. Chan. Those two. So in theory, should be all I needed.
Go. I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling it. Bye.
Double try. Zerker. Let's make this quick.
Fire fist, dude. Okay, I'll take that. That's good. Oh. Hey, no. Oh, you know, I bet it's like 4-1. Oh, 4-3-4? Heck yeah, bro. I'm definitely going to be using that. Well, actually, there's no point because I don't even use the Mega Buster anymore. I don't remember the last time I used the Mega Buster. Like yesterday. I broken from the... What do you mean it's no good? What do you mean it's no good? What do you mean it's no good? Why not? Why can't I? Hold on.
Show him what you've got, Gio.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
Here I go. Got you.
I didn't even mean to do that.
We deleted them into next week.
Oh. Oh, real?
All right, let's clear them out.
Oh, wait. So the Buster does make a difference because now my things hit 60 instead of 45. Okay. I did not know that. So I was wrong the entire time. It does make a difference. Huh. Did not know that. That's actually... Oh, actually, hold on. But let's see about the Thunder, though. About the Thunderdome, though.
Zerker.
Prepare yourself.
Got you. I hope I can get even stronger. Let's make this quick. Got you. Got you. Here we go. Have some of this.
I'm looking for a heal. So that when I get to the boss, I'll at least be, you know, healed up.
Have some of this.
I just gotta keep moving so he doesn't hit me.
Okay.
Come on, I was just getting started.
Forgot today was Tuesday. Everything. That he went. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. A condor.
Time to let loose. You're done. Goodbye.
Demon Flurry! Have some of this!
Oh, you're kidding.
Okay!
Oh, he did not get shocked from that.
We showed him who's number one.
I thought that was gonna be like another secret. So, if I remember, I think Hollow, because we saw this the reveal. He must be like her husband or something, or like a boyfriend, or maybe a brother. I don't remember, because it's just some dude. So like I assume it's like someone who obviously has some importance to it. Why didn't I get out of there? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Rogue. Wanted. I hope that I'm strong enough to fight this boss. Wonder if I can do some battles out here. Yeah, I can. That would be a good time to heal up.
Double try! Zerker! Alright!
Where are them healing cards, man?
Here I go! Got you! Got you!
Come
I don't know why I did that.
Started. Let's finish him off quick.
What up, Darren? How are you? How are you,
Wasn't even a
broski?
contest.
I won't lose!
Okay, that's it. Final boss time, I guess. Oh, this again? You're kidding. What?
Double try! Zerker!
Gotta get a paralyze in here.
Go! How's this? Go!
Yeah, the thing that sucks is you can't really like do the drawing thing as fast as you'd like to because you're not playing this on a DS.
Got you!
I can't just do what I actually want to do. It's been pretty good. It seems like I'm about to finish this game today.
I'm feeling good!
Dark staircase. Here we go. Whew. There she is. Do I watch anime? I do. I watch it pretty much almost every night. Right now, if you're wondering, I'm watching. I watch about 3 shows a night because instead of just watching one straight through, I just like having little variety because I try to watch like different genre stuff. But like right now, didn't even realize that it was out. I'm late on this, but I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen season 3, the Culling Game one, the latest one. I'm on episode 4. I'm gonna watch episode 4 tonight, and then I'm also watching what's it called? Daimon. It's about like some guy who was like a musician, but then like his band broke up, and he got a note from his family like, "Oh, your dad's been hospitalized. You need to come, or you don't have to come home." But he was just like, "Your dad's been hospitalized, whatever." So he decided to quit his band since it broke up anyway, to come back home to help his dad like just like bake like Japanese goods. It's just like it's like a not a comedy, or maybe it's a comedy, but it's like it's just lighthearted. There you go. So it's not like super serious. And then the third show I'm also watching is something called Pseudo Harem. Because I love me a good rom-com. And this one is just really dumb. It's just like some guy and girl in high school, of course. But like the girl she like can change, like she acts like she's like they're both part of an acting club, but like she like changes her personality because she likes him and I think he likes her, but they don't know that about each other yet. You know, it's just a silly rom-com, but I'm watching those. But yeah, I do watch anime, in case you're asking. What? I was about to finish Beastars, but then I found out there was a final season part 2, so I stopped it before the final season. I'm gonna wait for this part 2 to be done, and then watch it afterward. But there's so many shows that I need to catch up on. But I'll have you know, once Grand Blue Dreaming season 3 drops, I'm dropping everything and watching that show. Lemu. Are you currently watching anything? Are you asking if I've seen any Studio Ghibli movies? I've only seen a few. I haven't seen a lot. I've seen Spirited Away, which I think is my favorite of his. I've seen My Neighbor Totoro. I didn't really like that movie. I thought it was kind of boring. I'm currently watching oh dude, Zom 100 is awesome. I love Zom 100. I hate it's like I don't that was one of the few shows. I think that came out in 2023, I think. Where I was watching it weekly, and then like in the middle of the season, I think it was like episode 6 or something. They like stopped because they were like, "Hey guys, we're actually not even going to finish this in time." and it was months until they like finished the show. But I really enjoyed Zom 100. That one was a fun one. I hope for another season, but I was hearing, rumors, and I don't know if it's true, but there might not be a season 2, which sucks. But I like the show. I really enjoyed it. It was 3 episodes on Crit. I did not remember that. But yeah, if you haven't watched it yet, that's a good show. Or if you're not done yet. Is there top 5 anime list that I have? Oh. My personal top 5. I never thought about that. I've never made like an anime list, which like now that I think about it is kind of not strange, but like I'm surprised I haven't done like thought of anything like that, because I thought of video games, but not like anime. What's a top 5? Okay. I can try to come up with one. So first things first, I'm not going to add stuff like One Piece and Naruto, Dragon Ball, because I love those, but like they're still ongoing, right? And also like there's like those shows, like it's so convoluted. There's just way too many episodes anyway. So I'm not going to include anything like that or like I've never seen Detective Conan, but like the shows that are ongoing, like thousands of episodes, hundreds of like I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to talk about shows that like only have like a couple of seasons. Okay. My number one, I'll give it to you straight. It's like kind of obvious, but it's I love Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan was really good. Season 1 was very brutal. The biggest problem that I had with Attack on Titan in the beginning was I did not like Eren Yeager. I just thought he was very annoying. Um, Similar to the show that is not my top 5, but Black Clover, I did not like Asta, the main character. And if I'm watching a show where I dislike the main character, then that's a bad sign. But I was like, you know what, Attack on Titan is super popular. It maybe like the story will carry, and then of course for Attack on Titan at least, it carried. So Attack on Titan is definitely number one. A lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, but I'm also a big fan of My Hero. I love My Hero Academia. I like. There was so many mixed seasons of like there was some that were really good and there was some that were not so good. Like the last 2 seasons is very good. The first season of My Hero is very good. It kind of got a little weird in the middle, but that show's done now. So they have the spin off the Vigilantes, but I have not seen that yet. So I'm not adding that. Okay, but you know what? Let me take out anything that has like more than 2 seasons. So I'll take out Attack on Titan. I'll take out My Hero. Also Demon Slayer. Big fan of Demon Slayer. But we're not gonna count like the super big ones like that. Let me just give you like 5 that's like smaller. In no particular order, there's a show called Grand Blue Dreaming. I love this show. It for the before, was it last year? There was only 1 season, and I never would have thought there would be a season 2. I said like as a joke, I was like, "Oh, that'd be great if there was a season 2." And then like, so this must have been 2018 because 7 years later, last year, 2025, they released a season 2, and it was just as great, and it was everything that I had hoped for. And at the end of the last episode, it was like, "See you in season 3." I said, "Heck yes, dude." If anything, for anime, I do have to do. Maybe I'll have to do like top 5 of the year or something like that. I don't know, but that's not important right now. But Grand Blue Dreaming, I love that show. It's just a comedy with a one hit. It's like the same type of joke, but like I love it so much. Grand Blue Dreaming. Uh, here's another one. This one is only 1 season, and that's all it needs. It does not need anything else more. Actually, I just thought of another one. There's a show called Ore Monogatari, which I believe translates to My Love Story. If you want to watch a show, it's a rom-com, so take that for what you want. But if you want to watch a show where like the main character has like the biggest homie you'll ever see, the greatest friend you'll ever see, you gotta watch that show. His best friend will almost do anything for him, but like he's a real one. Like he's a good guy, which makes me like him a lot. So that's one. Another one that I forgot about but just remembered. There's a anime called Erased. It did get rushed a little bit at the end, like story wise. It is also a little dark, but this show is really, really. If you want something like just a good story, Erased is definitely a good story. It like I said, it is a little dark because it has to do with child abuse, but that one is really good if you just for something that's just a good story. But yeah, like I said, it does get rushed, and then like if you are there is some kind of mystery to it. I don't want to say too much because it's spoiler, and you definitely do not want to spoil the show. That's 3, okay. Uh, what else? I have like like an app that I deleted. Oh, by Uh, I don't want to recommend that one because that one's very sad. Won't recommend that. Yeah, Ore Monogatari here. Erases here. Grand Blue. I gave. Oh, see, this one's also really good. Asobi Asobase. I love this show. If you like comedies, this is an all-girl comedy though. But I like it a lot. For rom-com, there's a show called Wotaku. I love that one. Eurocamp was super. I think this is this the show that I'm thinking of. I might have to watch this one again because if this is the one that I think it is, then this show is great. Oh, Tower of God was super good, but the second season I didn't love as much. Demon Slayer, like I said. Odd Taxi, I like Odd Taxi a lot. That one I also gave a 10 out of 10. You know, I know this show gets a lot of like fan servicey stuff, but My Dress Up Darling, big fan of that. I season 2 was really good. So is season 1. Um oh, this one it's called Heroines Run the Show, The Unpopular Girl and the Secret Task. That's just a personal thing. I really love that show. I don't know about other people, but like for me, I thoroughly enjoy that show. Mob Psycho, big fan of Mob Psycho. There's 3 seasons, and that's all it really needs. That show's awesome though. Tommy Got Killed was pretty. Pop Ep- Pop Epic Team was pretty. I'm so relatable. Yeah, I mean, I'm just a regular schmo. I'm just some dude. You know what I mean? I'm just some guy. I like Food Wars. That one was really good. Um, you can't be watching that with your parents around. Megalobox. Big fan of Megalobox. Oh, you know what? Freaking Space Dandy. I love Space Dandy, dude. That show is awesome. Vinland Saga. I haven't seen Vinland Saga. I was told it was pretty good. I just haven't gone to it yet. Oh, Jigo Kuraku. I think it's called Hell's Paradise or something like that. Season 2 just finished, so I need to watch that. Oh, was it Restaurant from Another World? I like that one. That was fun. Spy X Family, Blue Lock. I like Blue Lock. Um, Licorice Recoil. Big fan of that one. This show got a lot of hate that I'm about to say, but I thought it was fun. I mean, I gave it a 9, thing, but My Home Hero. I thought that was like interesting. Oh, Mashal, One Punch Man with Harry Potter. Come on, dude. Mashal. I love Mashal. Oh, Delicious in Dungeon. That one was a good show too. Oh, This one was a fun one. My Clueless First Friend. So wholesome. So, yeah, Blue Lock I put in here. Zom 100. Big fan of. Yeah, Mashal. Oh, I hope they make another one. That's so fun. Cowboy Bebop is also really good. Bling Bong. I don't know what Bling Bong is. Origami. Oh, talk about a show that like, man, that sucks that it only had a 1 season because it was like trying to lead to another season, but then like something happened. I forgot, like they got sued or something. I don't remember, but there's a show called Gangsta. That one was real good. Yeah, I already said Megalobox was that. DNA was fun. I gave it an 8. The God of High School, man, I wish that show was better. I really wish that show was better. They rushed it. They didn't need to. They just had to take it slow. Like take it slow. It would have been real good. Chainsaw Man. How can I forget Chainsaw Man? I want to watch 90s animes like Cowboy Bebop. If that's the case, yeah, I do recommend Cowboy Bebop. That one's really good. Um, Samurai Champloo is pretty good. It was a fun one as well. Uh oh, I watched there's an anime that I watch in English dub called Zoids. Big fan of Zoids. If you like Gundam, it's Zoids is basically similar to Gundam where like it's a guy who pilots like a mechanical thing, except the mechanical thing are like animals or animal shaped rather than like Gundams are kind of they're just robots but like they're on 2 feet or whatever, right? But like Zoids is like the main guy, he uses something called a Liger Zero, and a Liger is a tiger, a lion slash tiger. That's a Liger, it's a 4-legged beast, like a shadow fox. There's one that's shaped like a gorilla. There's one shaped like an elephant. Real cool. But that was early 2000s. That's not 90s. But yeah, Cowboy Bebop, and then I believe the same guy who did Cowboy Bebop did Samurai Champloo. A ZOIDS. It's called Zoid's New Century Zero. The one that I specifically like, but I watched that one English dub just because I just like the dubbed voices. And then there's yeah, Samurai Champloo's good. Cowboy Bebop's good. And what else that's like? Death Note I thought was pretty good, but I don't know if Death Note's in the 90s. I know it's early 2000s. Because like I think 90s, right? I think of like Sailor Moon or like the old Dragon Ball or something. Zatch Bell I was kind of a fan of. I think I watched the whole thing. I don't remember too much about it, but they never finished dubbing that one. So that is that. Oh, if you know me, one of my favorite games, or probably my favorite game of all time, is Galactic Wrestling featuring Ultimate Muscle, because Ultimate Muscle is like one of my favorite animes. It's just a wrestling anime. But it has like very very childish humor. Like if you were like 7 years old, you'd probably think it's the funniest show on the planet. But I understand it's very corny, very whatever. But I love it. I like the silly stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like what else, because I watched like a little bit on like Cartoon Network or like Toonami or whatever, and then I took a break from anime because like I really wanted to watch Naruto, and then and One Piece was good too. I never really got into Bleach. I watched one episode and I just like I'm never gonna watch Bleach ever again. But I know people love Bleach, Rave Master, I was a big fan of that at the time. But they stopped that to work on Fairy Tail, I think. But now they stopped doing Fairy Tail. I think they were supposed to be working on something called like Eden Zero, and I don't know what happened. Maybe they just went back to Fairy Tail. I don't even know. Alright, it's boss time. Astro Boy DBZ. I don't even know what Perfect Blue is, but yeah, there's just it's just a bunch of stuff like that.
Double try, Zerker.
All right, let me see if I remember what against this guy.
Go.
I remember you have to hit him in the middle. Okay, it's yellow now, so that means maybe something? No. Yeah, I don't remember what I was against this guy. There we go, broke him. And I'm dead. Well, I think there's like some Gundams that were like that old too,
Zerker Ninja.
Anyways, I died. We're just gonna skip the story. Oh, I have to do this again? Ugh. Alright, alright. Okay, okay. You don't have to show me all of them being animated. But yeah, I didn't really watch much in the 90s, so I can't really help you there. We're just gonna skip the story stuff because you just don't need to see it.
Mega, let's go all out. Go!
You're done for.
Take this!
What? You're kidding. Ugh. I don't remember how to like open the jacket thing. I mostly watch rom-coms and movies. Oh, like okay. Yeah, because one of my my favorite genre of anime is actually rom-com. You know, like action and stuff is cool too, but like if I had to choose what to watch, I would much rather just watch a rom-com because it's just so comforting, I guess. I don't know why I really like it so much. Son of a gun.
Go!
Hey, this one's a lot harder than I remembered.
Have some of this!
God dang it. Where was all my heals, man?
We lost.
You give me a suggestion. Of course. I'm always open to suggestions.
Megaman Starforce 2, Zerker Ninja.
You know, actually, fun fact, this game has an anime. And the Battle Network series. They're not like the best in the world, I don't think, but... Yes. I totally forgot. I mean, oh yeah, Pokemon. How can you forget Pokemon? Oh dear. With the cutscenes. Oh, Metabots. Metabots. Bro battle. Okay. So now that I know that I have to just shoot away just to open him up, that's what I'm just gonna do.
I'm ready to fight! Got you!
Okay, I thought I dodged that. I'm definitely not going to use that yet.
Okay.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Okay. Okay. Go.
There we go. Now he's opening it. Oh, nice. I don't know why I'm patting myself on the back. Force fire! Words bubble up like soda pop. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I will take a look because I'm curious. I already like those words already. Watch. I am about to die, and I don't know what to do. Oh my god. You know, there's one coming out called like meat. What was it like? Let's go smoke in the back or something like that. I was like, that's a weird day for a show, but like I'm all in. But let me see. Art style's peak. You know what I just watched recently that somebody said was like that people were saying like, yo, like you gotta watch this. It was Apocalyptic Hotel. And I was like, oh, yes, but I it was good, but I just didn't think it was like as great as people.
Zerker Ninja.
Okay, is the thing you're talking about a movie? Okay, Yui, or Cherry, expresses himself better through the haiku he writes and posts on the internet, even though no one gives it attention. While preparing him and his family to relocate in August, he spends the summer working part-time at a welfare facility. Meanwhile, Yuki, Hoshino, is a budding influencer who wants everyone to smile. However, she feels uneasy about the braces on her protruding front teeth and conceals her own smile using a disposable mask. After an accidental encounter with Cherry, Smile finds herself becoming a part-time worker at the same facility as him. Soon the two assist a senile man, Fujiyama, in searching for an old vinyl record he owns. Unable to remember his last location, he wishes to listen to it once more before his memories fade for good. Cherry and Smile only have the record sleeve and the word as for the in the hazy summer heat. Okay, cool. I will definitely add this to my thing.
Megaman Starforce 2. Zerker Ninja.
It seems like from what I see on, because I use my anime list, it has a 7.38, so that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Oh wow, okay, so I'm around the same mark. Like, this game apparently is 20 hours, and I'm at 21. My underrated anime? What do you mean by underrated? Like, it's just scored very low? Or like... Or like, just like, not a lot of people, like, cause... Like, are you talking about an anime that is scored really low, but I think was really good? Or are you talking about a show that you just wish that was just more popular?
Let's make this quick. Have some of this. Here I go.
If we're talking about, like, I think like it's a good show, but like it just didn't do well because of whatever the reason. There's this one called Akiba Maid War. Came out about 2024, I think.
Here I go.
You're kidding me. Stopped all my attacks.
Have some of this.
Can't move.
Okay.
There we go. It's a good anime that... Okay. Yeah, I would say Akiba Maid War because that show, like, the story was so really... It was so good. Like, I'm not going to spoil it like I accidentally did for somebody else. It's about this girl who wants to become like a maid person. Like, you know, like, what do they call them? Like maid cafes? She wanted to work at a maid cafe. And, when she joins, how do I say it without spoilers? This is like light spoilers, but when she joins, she realizes that being a maid is kind of like working for like an organized organized crime. So like, without giving away too much, like it turns from like this girl who like just works at a maid to like there's just mob bosses and stuff like that. So like without giving away too much, but like that's basically what it is. I'm about to die. I might have to cheat.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I might have to cheat.
We lost.
This boss is super duper hard. I don't remember how I beat this as a kid.
Zerker Ninja.
Who said that? Whose voice was that? Anyway, nice story stuff. Yeah, I feel like more people should have watched that show because of the twists and turns that it goes through. Oh my god, teasing Takagi-san. I love that show, dude. I watched all 3 seasons of that. That show is awesome. Definitely underrated for sure. That show is awesome. I love it, dude. Anything that's like wholesome, rom-com, like, cause I know especially for those, like, they're real, like, cause they're young kids. They're like middle school, I think, or like elementary, but like whatever it is, like they're just really young. It's just so nice and innocent. It's such a good show. I recommend that one too. But also, if it sounds like, you know, you're also like rom-coms too. If you've seen My Love Story, the Ore Monogatari, not like the, I know there's like the Monogatari series where like it's like the whole vampire. I'm not talking about that one because I don't like that. That show teased me so much that it really upset me. It was like the guy spent like a season or 2 trying to get a girl to like him, to like you know, like get her to be his girlfriend. And then when he finally succeeds, the next season, he doesn't even hang out with her like ever. He hangs out with another girl, which I was like, dude, what the Did I watch the movie? I feel like I did. I don't remember I don't remember the stories much, but I do remember I feel like I did watch the movie. Also, there's another show that I think you would like. It's not it's not a rom-com, but it's called something. I wish I could remember the name. Like, oh yeah, no, it's called something. Oh, because I didn't start tracking my anime until like way later. But it's the show where this guy, it's a boy and a girl. The guy sits in the back of the classroom and he just randomly does stuff on his desk. Like he'll like build stuff or like draw things. And then the girl who sits next to him, she's trying to concentrate in class, but the guy keeps distracting her by doing all this lavish, or not lavish, but he does all these things, but she keeps getting like distracted, you know? And so, this is Ore Monogatari. I'm sure you probably have seen this picture before. It's called but in English, it's called My Love Story. Like this. Yeah, like if there's a show you should watch, this one is definitely the one. Let me see if I can find that other. I don't think I have it saved because yeah, I didn't start like using this until Master of Killing Time, something like that. Yeah. Hope I spelled that wrong. Thought I was trying to look for Shaman King. Tonari, that's what it's called. Tonari Sekikun. Yes, I love this. The show was great too. Yes, Tonari no Sekikun. I love this show. Do I watch sports like cricket? If you're talking about like actual like real life, no. Unless you count like professional wrestling. But if you don't count that, then like once in a while I'll just watch basketball clips, but that's about it. I don't watch anything else really. I already know. Is that what it's called? The Master of Killing? Yeah, it is. This show is great. But if you're talking about like anime, I have seen like Blue Lock, and I watch boxing ones like Megalo Box and Hajime no Ippo. Okay, so we just gotta hit.
You ready, Mega? Gotcha! How's this?
You gotta pop that chest pistol. Yeah, sports. So like Blue Lock, yeah, Megalobox, Hajime no Ippo. I don't watch stuff like Haikyuu, you know, or like Kuroku no Basket. Like I haven't seen that. Oh, you know what? I saw another soccer one. Ao Ashi or something like that. Did not like that one as much.
Okay. Take this.
Dude, let me move. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but I don't really watch a lot of sports ones. Not because it's bad or anything. It's just they don't really interest me like that. Dude, this guy hits non-stop. That's insane. Hit. You like Awashi. I didn't like it because the main character just complained too much. And but like the soccer part was fun to watch. It was just like, I don't want to be a defender. I want to be offense. It's like, dude, like grow up, man. God, that was man, I cannot like stand still. You kidding? I was so close.
Hey, Gio, get up!
But maybe I shouldn't have used the Queen Ophiuka like that, you know? Yeah, we're just gonna keep battling this boss until I can beat it. Let me see. No, not the weapon. Weapon's good. Undershirt barrier. I mean, float shoes might help, but that could be too much. He is a kid. I know. But yeah, that was just the problem was like, he just was not understanding, like, I don't know if you know this. They're making a second season. It's coming like this year or next year, something like that. I forgot. But yeah, the problem that I have was kind of like, when you, I guess, like, I'm too spoiled from like watching other shows where like the kid or the main character kid, they learn, they get it. But this kid, like, he didn't. And then he was just so naggy. But then, like, I guess, and then eventually they do understand and stuff like that. I don't even remember how it ends. But like watching them, you know, it's the funny thing. Sorry, I keep tangenting. So I watched Blue Lock first, right? Because I heard soccer, which I don't like soccer, like, ever. But I watched it because it had soccer. So it was soccer, and then, or not soccer, I watched because it had a battle royale. And I heard soccer battle royale. I was like, okay, that sounds interesting. I will watch this. Then I watched the show, and then Blue Lock just made like, it looked so fun. I still don't like soccer, but it made it look like real cool. So then I watched it, and I kept thinking about this video game that I played on my stream, and I might do, after I beat Megaman, I'm gonna do Uncharted 4, but maybe I'll sneak in like a couple other stuff. There's this game called Rematch that I play on Steam. It's also on PlayStation and I believe Xbox. But it's a soccer game. So if you play FIFA, you just kind of run left and right, and then you whatever. In Rematch, you just play as like you're just the one soccer player. Like in FIFA, you kind of like pass to your like you pass players around, like you're like one of the soccer players, but then you pass the ball, then you're the other now you're like the other player. Instead, in Rematch, you're just you on the soccer field, and it's like not first person, it's third person, but like you have to run, you have to actually aim the ball and then hit it in the goal, stuff like that. I post those type of videos on my YouTube channel. Shameless plug here. Let me see. When was the last? I posted one recent. It's a short, so you don't have. So it's like not super long. It was. Oh, never mind. It was about 3 weeks ago. It was April 13th. So about 3 weeks ago. So for YouTube short. But here, I'll play it real quick. Just. Yeah, so that's me. Number 13. Wrong son's board and I missed it. This is a bad example because I guess it's in YouTube short form, so you can't really see much. Let me change. Let me get like a actual. There we go. About a month. So that's me as a soccer or as a goalie. But yeah, you kind of just play like this. You run around, and then like when you kick the ball and stuff, you have to actually aim it. If you aim it wrong, then you'll just look at them passing it around. And then finally, when it came to me, your boy scored, of course. Come on, dude. Watch, and then watch, dude. Watch it again. They were ignoring me that entire round, and then they finally gave it to me, and I freaking scored on them. But yeah, stuff like that. Like that, that was... When I watched Blue Lock, I was like, I really want to play this game. Because I played the beta before. That was good. But, and then eventually I just bought it because it finally went on sale. And anyway, that was like a... That was the... my Blue Lock experience, I guess. Okay, I am going to cheat a little bit. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the two brothers in the game. Brother. Now I have about 300. I'm going to add some more HP to myself. I have 550. Let's add left. How much HP do I have? I have 1,000 now. Okay, we're good. Yo, what up, Ong Lee? How are you, big dog? Actually, you know what? I'm really glad I caught you here. So, I was just telling Darren here. Number one, I'm gonna beat this game today. I didn't realize I was at the end, but maybe I might do some post content stuff. We'll see. But last episode of Blue Lock Season 2 was absolute peak. It was awesome, dude. You know when you were... Because, like, what I loved about the Blue Lock show was, like, each character was, like, their own special... their unique skill. So then in my head, anytime I played Rematch, I was like, dude, I'm going to be the the long-haired pink guy today. You know, with the super fast speed or whatever. But, you know, of course, like... Dude, if Rematch was like, we're gonna make a Blue Lock game mode where like it's like a tournament, and then you and like some couple of buddies just like form a team, and then like you guys like basically if they did the Blue Lock, God dang it, what's the word I'm thinking of? If they did the Blue Lock, not subject, help me out here. If they did the whole premise, like the whole like thing of Blue Lock, where like you're just a player, right? They make you do a couple of like make it as like a game mode in the game, and then like you kind of just like, oh, you know, I'm just practicing kicking, whatever. And then like real life, like you're playing with real life players, and then they go, hey, you want to join my soccer team of 3? And you're like, yeah. And then you 3v3 the other team, and then whoever wins, you poach one of their players. So then it'll be 4v4 because, right, you play against another team that poached another player. And then if you win again, then you poach the 5th person. And then that's like your 5th, you know, your 5-man team. And then you just go do whatever. And then, but if you're on the team that loses, then you play against another team that lost. And then whoever loses that person gets poached. And then you have to, and then either I think you get eliminated, or you just have to find like another group of 3 and then try to keep going at it again or something. That would be awesome. Oh, someone's calling me. Okay. I'm ready. So yeah, I may have cheated a little bit by giving myself 1,000 HP. But I needed it. I needed it. You understand. Anyway, only I forgot to ask you last time I saw you. I was going to ask what was your experience and what do you think of the whole Jackbox thing that we did? We're gonna skip the story. Yeah, it sounds complicated, but like that would be so cool if they had if there was like an actual blue lock game like that. I want to use that. I don't want to use that's going to miss, so I had to.
Double try, Zerker. All right. Okay.
Goodbye.
Come on, dude. I had a charge too. No, not enough. You're kidding me. How much damage do I have to eat for this? Oh, he triple tribes? That's sick. No way. That's sick, dude. Oh, I'm so glad I wonder what is my charge attack is. That is so cool.
Have some of this.
It kind of sucks that I barely have any HP left. Will there be a Jackbox this weekend? Probably not. I did it on Saturday. And was it Saturday? Yeah, nobody showed up on Saturday, so that's probably going to be it for a while. For a bit. Okay, oh my god, this is a free 1,000 HP or 1,000 damage right here. But yeah, nobody showed up on Saturday, so I was like, maybe people are just not as hungry for it as I thought. The drawing one. Yeah, that was awesome. It was so this is what happened. I did Jackbox. I want to say it was Saturday, maybe it was Sunday, but I like sat there and waited for like 30 minutes. I believe Quinn was the one who was there with me. He wasn't. I don't think he was interested in playing, but I sat there for like half an hour, and I was like, all right, well, it seems like maybe people just didn't want it. Because, you know what it was? I forgot to check how many people were interested in Jackbox that day. When I started streaming and then I checked, it like the viewership dropped like a lot. So I was like, ooh, yeah, maybe people just don't want it on Saturday or Sunday. So here's the thing. If I finish this game today, which there's a high chance that I will, because if I can't beat it with what I have, I'm gonna cheat and just use the Omega Buster here. But I'm gonna beat this, and then tomorrow I might just make the rounds and like fight all the optional bosses again. Yeah, it's already almost midnight, so tomorrow I'll do that, and then tomorrow is Wednesday. So then that means we have Thursday and whatever, right? I could just start on Uncharted 4. maybe I'll play some rematch. I just played it this past weekend and I didn't record any of it because I was like, I need to shake off this rust. But your boy was scoring goals. What I mean? My phone about to die, so see you. Okay, no problem. Thank you for stopping by, Darren. Hopefully we'll come back. You'll be back next time. We can talk more anime, brother man. Brother man. We'll talk more anime. Oh, that's what it was. Yes. Yeah. I thought I played You're right. It was yeah, I was doing Jackbox, and then after we were playing Viewfinder, where I was like like trying to figure out what to do. And I was like, oh, apparently I could beat this game in 4 hours. I checked it, and because I was interested in playing the game because like I had it in my queue, in my backlog queue, and I was like, oh, I can beat this in 4 hours. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I did it. I beat the game in like the one sitting. I like had to look up some puzzles, but it was like less than 5 of them. But we beat it, so I kind of regret doing that. I should have saved that game for like offline, like just to play on my own time so I can upload it. But I was like, nah, I'll just beat it in one sitting because I'm a beast like that. But that's right, yeah, I do remember that. That game was fun. That game is awesome. Viewfinder definitely should play if you like first-person puzzle games. That game's real good. But yeah, we have Uncharted 4 next, so I want to save that for, you know what? Maybe I should save that for Saturday, because if today's Tuesday, which I think it's about to be Wednesday, maybe tomorrow I'll play this, but like just hunt all the extra bosses for fun. Thursday, right? So that's Wednesday, and then Thursday, maybe I'll do like rematch or something, or maybe Vampire Crawlers. You know, one or the other. And then Friday, maybe I can do Jackbox again. We'll do it. Maybe people prefer it on a Friday. I'll give it another try again. And then Saturday, I will do Uncharted 4. I think something like that. This is not guaranteed. Maybe I change my mind and maybe I just do Uncharted tomorrow. You know, who knows? But maybe I'll do something like that. That's just like something I just thought of like right now. Of course, you guys know me. I'm never like I have it set in stone. I always like have an idea that changes. But yesterday I got to partake in something super duper cool that I can't wait to show you guys. Most likely next week. I know it's without speaking too much on it, I believe I'm allowed to show it on Friday, but I need to edit it, so it's gonna take me some time. But I did something real cool. It's one of the few times I get to tell you guys that I'm actually under embargo, so be on the lookout for what it is. Such a waste, though. God.
I'm ready to fight. Okay.
Goodbye.
Oh, why did I do that? A rare Pokemon? I mean, it's something rare to me,
Okay.
so pretty cool. So what does fire in the ninja look like?
Saurian. Okay.
Whoa. Oh, shut. I want to use the triple tribe thing. Oh. Oh. No, you're kidding. Less. Oh, okay. So it's not a fire ninja. It was just the fire guy just took over the ninja form. But that means I cannot transform into the triple thing. Shucks. I'm about to die. I'm not getting my recovery. I could not block that.
Megaman Starforce 2, Zerker Ninja.
I want to beat him legit. That's the thing. I really want to beat him legit. I also gotta get away from these. Oh. Almost goofed that up. Oh, you can skip the animation. Oh, that's cool. Heck yes, brother. Man.
Here they come.
Okay. How's this?
Glad I thought I'd... Oh my god. Oh my... Bro! I don't want to use her. Like, if I have to, then I have to.
Have some of this. Take this.
Oh, okay.
You're done.
You're kidding. You're kidding. The one transform? I'm gonna hold off on that.
Okay. Okay.
There we go. Why was it not dropping?
Got you.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. Fudge nipples.
Drive on, ninja.
I know I can't even use my bloodhound. Hit him. And you know how much I love bloodhound.
Okay.
I did not mean to do that.
Double drive. Saurian.
Oh. Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, maybe. Maybe they'll hit. Fudge. Gosh darn, okay. That cannon, dude, is that
It can't
cannon?
be. Kid!
Megaman Starforce 2, Zerker Ninja.
I got unlucky, did not get everything I needed. I got it the very first time, but I was so low on HP that like I couldn't withstand him. Okay, a new goal is to get the triple tribe, dude. I have to get the fudge. Come on, I ain't got all day, brother man. Boom, easy. Okay, here we go. Skip, skip, skip. Thankfully, the way to the boss is not that.
I won't lose. Take this. How's this?
Still blue, not good. Yeah, I love Uncharted 4. I think Uncharted 4 is actually just my favorite of all the Uncharted games. We're about to find out soon, though. You know what I'm saying? We're about to find out soon.
You're done for.
Take this.
You're kidding me!
Go.
What? Oh wait, no, not yet. I want to save. Oh, the other guy. Okay. So this is bad. I already lost more than half of my health just to get him to the second. Fudge! God bless, dude.
Go.
Oh my god, we're no heals, huh? No heals. You're kidding me. There's no heals. No heals. I have 4 healing cards. And they did not. God,
Let's
dude.
try again later, Gio.
Fudge nipple. 4 healing cards and no, and well, that's not true. I did use one. There was one that showed up, but it showed up way too early. And I actually, you know what? I probably just used it too early. But still, I should have double tribed too. I don't know why I didn't. Oh my god, I got stuck. Out of the way. Get me through. God bless. Okay. Out of my way. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. Ah, no, I'm just getting psyched. Yeah, I'm trying to like think to myself, how in the world did I beat this as a kid? We will double tribe.
Double try.
Now I just need to get the third one, and then we should be cheating.
Go.
do I even... An 80 is so little.
Take this.
You're done.
I'm extremely upset that I missed that. You're kidding me! And he still hasn't shown up yet. Oh my god, dude. Late for work, man.
Go. Go.
Okay, I'll take that. That's pretty good. It should be opening now. It's not open yet. There we go. Goodness gracious, brother. What?
Take this. Here I go. Okay.
Come on.
Go.
There's too many things going on at once. It is confusing me. Here we go. That's 500. I think it's huge. As long as he doesn't do that giant laser yet, I should be okay. I don't think I'm gonna survive, but I gotta believe. Uh-oh. He was so close. He was 256 away. God bless. Okay. I gotta do something about this, brother man's. Man, that is such a game changer that I can get that. Oh, poopy shucks. No, good. You lying to me. I finished that. You know that I did.
Prepare yourself.
Poop. How's what? As long as I don't get hit, we should be good.
Have some of this.
We're good. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I didn't get hit. I had that barrier, so we're good. Is that a path? Yes. I hate that, like, I did it clean for so long earlier, and then now I'm just slipping away.
No time
yet.
for slacking, kid.
Okay. Have some of this.
If I can get that to red, that'd be really good, but I highly doubt it. Yeti Blizzard. What? Oh my god, okay. Out of the way! Okay. Double tribe, yeah. I'll come back to you later, Mega Man. Just give me a second.
Double tribe. Zerker.
Just don't. What? Where did that attack come from? Here we go.
Tribe key.
Heck yeah, brother.
Have some of this. Take this. Okay.
What? What happened? What? Why?
Okay, got you.
Why did it... Maybe I was only allowed to use it for a certain amount of turns. Okay, this should be the final hit. Yes! Get it, guys. We beat the final boss! I should have recorded that. Oh well, that's fine. Right, King? No, wow, I can't believe I did that no hit. That's crazy, dude. First try and no hit? Crazy, bro. Not the lemu. French. GG indeed. All right. Yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna go boss hunting for a bit. Just cuz you know, I just love fighting the bosses in the game. Like that's the appeal for me for these games. I don't really like PvP because like I'm a big fan of the Starforce series, right? That hence the reason why I'm playing this. But there's people out there who is a way bigger fan than I am, and they grinded so hard to get the best card, to get the best this, the best that. And then there's just like me, just a jabroni, just some guy who like, I love this game. I played it a lot, but like I'm rusty. Like the last time I played this was like, was it 15 years ago or something like that? It was a long time ago. So like, yeah, all the people who are playing PvP are just insanely good. And they have the right cards with the right combinations and all that. And there's no way I could beat them. But outside of that, like, the bosses are kind of like what the main reasons to play this game. Also, because the whole transformation stuff, like, yeah, it's just, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, there's people like that in every game. I know. I always tell the story about Halo. When okay, this is the part that like not upset me, but like what a waste of time. I went to the midnight launch for Halo the Master Chief Collection. This was back in 2013, 2014 or something like that. Maybe it was 2014 because that's when I got my Xbox. So I was in line midnight launch for Halo the Master Chief Collection, okay? I waited at a local GameStop. We went in, got my copy, went home. Installed all the stuff overnight or whatever. The next day, I was like, man, you know, it's been a long day at work. I can't wait to play Halo when I get home. I turned on the Xbox, made sure all the updates were good. I was like, alright, brother, man, it's time to play some Halo. And I thought, I was okay at Halo because my cousins had the Xbox, like the Xbox, the original. I didn't. I had a GameCube and a PS2. I had the superior console. But like they had the Xbox and they played a lot of Halo because there's three of them. It's three brothers, right? So they played a lot of Halo, and you know, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. That might dox them. But they had Halo. We would come over, we'd play, and I was like, you know, I'm okay. Like I'm all right. But then when like, you know, okay, it's time to play Halo. Let's go. Like I got immediately sniped in the head. Like when the match started, I was like, oh, well, that's not fun. But that sucked. I was like, okay, that was just a one-time thing. Maybe it's just that one guy. He's just really good at this game, whatever, right? I played more matches and more matches, and I kept dying over and over and over again without getting any kills, by the way, because my favorite gun in Halo is apparently the worst weapon in the game. It's the AR, the assault rifle, the human assault rifle. Apparently that gun doo-doo trash, but I love it because I love assault rifles. But it's always been bad. That gun's always been bad. And then I kept playing still. I kept dying over and over. And apparently, I didn't know this, but like the people that I was playing with were people who grew up playing Halo. All they did was play Halo. So like every map I was on, sniped in the head immediately. Or like, you know, this and then. Just like these guys knew all the secrets, the ins and outs of the maps. And I was barely just trying to get through like the area. Like I was just like, where do I go? Left or right, up or down? Kept getting killed. And then I said, screw this game. And I've not touched Halo. Well, that's not true. Then I just played Halo, the campaign stuff. But I just did not play multiplayer until I think Infinite. I played some Infinite. And I was like, oh, okay, at least this one's there's some casual players like myself here. So at least I can survive for more than 2 minutes, so that's great. But then I just never really got into Halo Infinite like that, so yeah, that was my experience with Halo, and I was too late for that. Just like Counter-Strike. There's a lot of PC players who've played Counter-Strike growing up, and I didn't. So like Valorant and stuff like that, I'm just awful at. Oh, yeah, if you're talking about Platinum and like their single player games specifically, more power to you. Like if you can platinum the trophies, that's awesome. But like but these people are like just like I feel like the people that I played Halo against, they just like playing Halo. Like they just enjoy the multiplayer. They just play it a lot because it's just a fun game that they like. I don't know if like those people were like planning to become like esports or anything like that. But I could definitely tell that these people just really, really liked Halo. It made me not like Halo because they like it so much. But, you know, I'm sure there's the audience out there somewhere. But I feel like when I was younger and I wasn't able to afford many games, like if the PS2 had a trophy system or like an achievement system, I probably would have played some games way more, for sure. Because I would probably like to try Platinum. And like, you know, also like when I was younger, like admittedly, I played a lot of games on easy and like not even normal. Like I was just so bad at video games when I was younger because my parents guilted me and making me believe that I played a lot of video games, but like in reality, I really didn't, because I knew people who played way more than I did. So like, but if I had known, then I could have played some games like way more and just gotten better and like learned to like go on a higher difficulty. I feel like it was only as I got older and like I started to play more stuff that I was able to like up the difficulty. I just nowadays like I just like playing games on normal. I like hard mode. It's like it depending on the game. Like if the game is just they just have way more HP, right? Like I don't want to spend a game where like the main part of like enemies are like they just have way too much HP. To me, that's just kind of pointless. Like I don't want to play a game where I'm just shooting a sponge. I'd rather just fight somebody who is like more tactical or like more this, more that. Like okay, that's cool. But like, yeah, they have to have the same amount of HP as they did like on normal difficulty. Maybe they do a little more damage, or maybe they just dodge better or something. Like I would appreciate that more than like somebody who just like I just have 10 million HP now. Good luck. Like if I had like 10 million HP and my damage increased and I was able to like if it's just and then that's not fun. Or like if enemies have abilities that like you're like that are not in the game. Like if it's like if I was playing Uncharted and like the Uncharted 2 and like that bald guy Lazarevich, if he could just like suddenly just fly, like that doesn't make sense in the game. But if he could just suddenly just fly around and just zipper, like that would have been a terrible boss fight, you know. At some point, you've got to force yourself to. Yeah, so that's why, like Elden Ring, right? There's no difficulty, so you just kind of have to play the game as you just have to like force yourself to get better. But like, I'm trying to think of other stuff. Like even Lies of P, I played that game on normal. Like I started normal, and then when it got too hard, then I put it down to easy. But even still on easy, like it still whooped me so bad. So like Souls games are kind of a bad example because their nature or their difficult nature, like those games are just meant to be harder. But like I don't know, like Ghost of Tsushima, I don't think that one had a difficulty. I think you just kind of played that game and then just however the game is, that's just how you play it and stuff like that. Like I think when I played games like that, it in a way kind of helped me get better because like play through the game, you know, if there was no difficulty change, I mean there is for like boss fights or whatever, but like if you're playing the game and you're starting to notice like, oh, I'm actually putting work into this game, like I'm getting better at like this and that, then it's kind of like, oh, well then like, yeah, I'm like slowly getting, because like, I guess when you put more hours in, like, obviously if you put more hours into a game, you'll get better at it, right? So it's like when I'm playing something like a Ghost of Tsushima, you don't realize it, but like after like 20 hours, you're like, oh, I'm really good at parrying, or I'm really good at like this and that. And like, you're, you know, slowly getting better. And then eventually you kind of just break through it. Imagine a game where you need to search for rare items to complete platinums. Yeah, back then, the 360 and PS3 eras, they, like a lot of video game developers didn't really know how to make a good trophy or a good achievement set. They were not good at that. They kind of was just like Sony and Microsoft were like, hey, we have these like achievements and trophy stuff, like, and you just put it in there so like players will just like have some reason to, because they wanted people to come back to the game and replay them. So like they kind of just, they were just really bad at it. So like a lot of PlayStation games, I had a 360, but it was like kind of broken, so I didn't play it much. But like for a PlayStation for sure, like there was a lot of you know, like trophy stuff. So you would have to, like, people would just be like, hit level 10, hit level 15, you know, find 5 items or something. It's like, all right, fine, I guess. But like, I was never really a trophy hunter. Like, I'm not somebody who has to get the platinum on everything, because for me, there's way too many games out there for me to not play. Like, if it was at a time where like I just didn't have a lot of money and I just want something to do, I'll platinum a game. You know what I mean? Like, especially if I was only able to get like 3 games a year or something like that, then yeah, I'm down to just platinum stuff. You know, like it's like a lot of times it's just busy work, but sometimes you're just bored enough, you'll just do it. But I also don't have that many platinums, so I can't really think of as to. I know the Spider-Man games for sure. I think of what else have I platinumed in my life. But those are the more recent games. I need to do Spider-Man 2's platinum, but that'll come eventually. The one, you know what platinums actually bothered me the most? Anything that involved playing online multiplayer. Get 500 kills or 500 headshots. It's like I ain't good at headshots. Who do you you know who you're talking to? I want to know playing Crimson Desert and crying about not getting a certain butterfly which he's searching for. Yeah, see, if you're complaining of, if you're like, I want to get this platinum, but I like am trying to search for that, like, that's kind of on you because you care about getting the platinum so much. If you were just like, I want to platinum this game because I really love it and I want to do whatever, and then you're like doing it and not complaining, then then that's fine. Like when I was doing the Spider-Man thing, the Miles Morales, I wasn't sure about like how to what. The only thing that sucks is like if there was like a progress thing, that would be great. But like I was doing my thing, I'm like, man, I've been doing the same attack over and over and over, and like I still haven't popped the achievement. And then eventually I was like, oh, thank God. But like, if like when I played Spider-Man 1, I was just kind of playing through the game, and then I was like, oh wow, I like pretty much just got majority of the trophies like nothing. And then like it was just kind of like simple things like, oh, I just got to do this, like no problem. And then I did it, and it was fine. It was great. I enjoyed it a lot. But some platinums like Spider-Man are just fun to do because they're so doable. His name is Altair. Lemu. Like a cow. But you know, it is what it is. That like honestly, achievements like and trophies, they're just busy work. Like back then, on the Xbox, I believe, not PlayStation, but on Xbox, the reason why people the reason why for Xbox like it was good to get achievements was because you actually if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, but you actually get compensated for actually collecting achievements on the Xbox. Like the more points you kept getting, you were able to spend Xbox points to do something. Or like I think to get like gift cards and stuff. So like for Xbox it made sense. For PlayStation, people just like just bragging about how many trophies they have. So it's a whole different thing. I was more PlayStation because I didn't have to pay for online play. Like yeah, the online servers were trash on PlayStation, PS3 specifically, but you know, it was better that way. What a red guy. Megaman wins. He does win. He always wins. I like the name Hollow. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, but for PlayStation, there's a lot of folks that are just like playing. There are some people, not some people. There's one person that I know. He would buy these garbage PlayStation games. Like it was something like, it was like, call me mayo, like mayonnaise, or something like that. And I think all you had to do was just like open the jar of mayonnaise, and then you just got a bunch of trophies. Like there was people like that who would buy these trash games just to get the trophies on them. And you know what? Like that's cool that you have all these trophies and accomplishments. But like I don't know, it doesn't impress. Like I mean, I guess like once I see it, it'll impress me. But then after that, like it doesn't matter to me anymore. Like who cares, you know? I think I have. I forgot how much we had. I showed last time. I think I had like 10. I don't have that many, but I'm trying to remember what other games I've platinumed before. But I don't remember, and I'm on Switch right now, so I can't really check. I only know the 2 Spider-Man games, Spider-Man 1 and 2. That's the only thing I can think of from the top of my head. Like, I've never platinumed an Uncharted game as much as I love them, or like The Last of Us, because some of it was like, you had to like get 50 melee kills in Last of Us or something. I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't think I've even gotten a platinum for a wrestling game. And you guys know that I love freaking wrestling games, but like, I don't think I've ever gotten a platinum for that. Vegalita. It's me, Vegalita. You know, like, yeah, this is sad. Because, like, she lost the love of her life or whatever. I don't know why I said or whatever, like, to be so demeaning. But I've always kind of wondered, like, is there ever such thing as just, like, a love of your life, like, as the one person? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you see like a lot of people with like their parents, they're like together, and that's cool. But I feel like if they never met, I'm pretty sure like one of your parents would find somebody else in the world that was like, right? Like, who knows? What a red guy. Ugh. Dude, I totally forgot that freaking this game just forgot about Geo and his dad being lost in space again. Maybe we'll see him in the next game. I have no idea, but maybe we'll see him in the next game. No. So what I'm saying is like nowadays you see a lot of people who are in the relationships, right? And like, how do I explain it? There's a lot of people in relationships, but like very rarely do people ever find like that one person that like they love for the rest of their life, I guess. Uh I wonder if like that's actually like true. Like for people to be like, you know what? Like my husband or my wife, like this is like the person for me, like forever. Because like nowadays, like you see it all over the internet, right? Even if you don't want to. But there's people who like they love each other, obviously, but then like eventually someone gets bored or something, or like they don't like they like fall out of love for each other, but it's like but then like when you guys like met like prior to that or like before, you guys were people would talk about this is the person that I love the most, yada yada yada, and then like forever, and then all of a sudden they break up. It's like, huh, well that doesn't seem true anymore. That's kind of interesting that like that's not the case. There's an example that I'm thinking of, but I don't know if I should say it because that it would just be drama, whatever. But like, I've always kind of wondered, like, is it actually true that for humans, like, there's some people like they only have the one in their life, and that like if they happen to find it, that's great. But I wonder if it's actually true that like there's only the one for like. I wonder if the people who believe that, if there's like actually like there could be another person, it's just you've never met them, but you have no idea because there's so many people on this earth. How can there be over 7 billion people and there's only that one person? You know what I mean? Like maybe they found someone and like this is just the most compatible that compatible group that they were just able to cross paths with or something, you know what I mean? Because like also like if we were to compare ourselves to like the animal kingdom, there's probably like animals out there that are like, because like you see how like I don't know how their like love works, but like they kind of just like each other. They and then like it just kind of just clicks for them right away, and then they make children, and then they just kind of move on their lives. For animals, it's just so much different. But if we humans are supposed to be similar to animals, like I wonder, you know, I've always just kind of wondered, like, it's kind of crazy that like the idea of like oh, I guess there's still more of this, huh? All right, time to go save the planet. Mega Buster, boom boom. Exactly, right? Yeah, like you like those people just find someone and they go like, yeah, we're like the most compatible. They like love everything about each other, and that's great, right? Obviously. But there are obviously there are people who like they when they do find the right person and like, you know, it's like as if their love just like never fades and all, like that's super cool, obviously. But it's, you know, sometimes I just wonder for like other people, like if you didn't meet that person and then you met somebody else, like would it have just been the same of like, oh, I found, you know, the one for me or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's also just crazy that like in the States, like the divorce rate is just insanely high. One of the main reasons why I worry a lot. All right, do some more shooting, Mega Man. Huh? Oh, it's her. The wrong person called me, dude. Oh yeah, yeah, dude. Divorces are so crazy. Like nowadays, yeah, especially like the whole alimony thing. I feel like, and this might sound like a really sucky thing to say, I feel like nowadays, if anyone plans on getting married, you have to do prenups. And I feel like if you don't, you have to just be hopeful. You have to be just, you know, careful that like you don't do anything that's like super bad to the point where the other person wants to take your stuff. Also, like, that I don't know why, but it feels so sinister to me that like you marry someone because you love them at one point, and then like things don't work out, and then for some reason you just want to take half of their stuff, or like you just take, you know, it's like, you know, you were there, you saw them, you see them work hard, you see them sacrifice, and then just to add salt to the wound, you're like, but I also want to take your stuff so that you can, you know. It's like that's like what do they call it? Not childcare. Like, you know how like divorced parents like have to take care of the kids too. Not called childcare. What the heck is it called? Dang, what the heck is that word? Why am I blanking out? Yeah, I guess like custody and stuff. Kind of like if a man, right, man, woman, married, have kids or kid, and then they get divorced, and then the person who wasn't working demands money from the other person to take care of the child. The way that is it called? I thought there was another word for that. I thought that was another. Is it called child? Like it's like money to take care of the kid. What is it called? Oh, maybe it's alimony. Is that the word that? I mean, you said that, but I thought that was another word. Child support. That's what it's called. Child support. No, it had the word child in it. But like that's yeah. Also like that stuff is just interesting to me. Like depending on the man's paycheck, if he makes more money, he's more screwed. Because if his wife or whoever was like so used to living, I don't like this is the part that I don't understand. But like if you were married and then you get divorced and then the other person's like, "Oh, I want money or whatever, right? Child support money." But it's like, "Oh, but I need to get an amount of money so that I can live my life comfortably the way that it was before we got divorced." To me, I'm like, that's so weird because like the point of a divorce is like you two no longer are married. You're like you have nothing to do with each other except maybe your child. So like giving money to the person so that they can make sure that the child is fed, has clothes, has whatever. But it's like to me like that part makes sense. But then there's some marriages where like you have to give them money so that the person who is getting or who whatever is the one that doing the divorce or whatever, they get to just like live in a house, like not have to like, because the amount of money they get is like they could just pay for all the stuff and then like they get to buy extra stuff for themselves. I'm like, well, that's a little strange. Like the child support money should just be for the child. Like if you are an adult, that means you should be able to like go work. Like if I was married to somebody and then like they were a bad parent or whatever and then divorce happens, I'm taking care of the child. I just want like from the other person, I just not need enough money for you to give me so that I can pay for whatever like the food, the whatever for the kid or kids, and then maybe just to pay for like rent or something, and that's it. Anything beyond like necessity, like if I want that, I have to go work for that. I don't know. Yeah, so that's the thing I've been noticing a lot lately, where a lot of men, and I feel like this tactic is starting to happen more and more. Because it seems like when they first got married, it was cool for like the first year probably. And then they start noticing signs of like, she's starting to become a different person in a way that I don't like. Which is always a bad thing, but isn't that supposed to be like a part of the dating process? Is like you kind of get to know the other person and then you decide how things go? Because I'm pretty sure you've also seen this too, but a lot of people get married really quickly lately for some weird reason, and I feel like that should not be a thing. I don't understand why people get married that quickly. But like because a lot of celebrities do this too, where like they put all their money under their mom's name or like their dad's name or someone like one of their parents that they're close with, and then like their spouse divorces them in hopes to take your money, which for me that's so weird that like it shows to me that like whoever the spouse is, whether it's a husband or a wife, and their goal was to like take your money, like take like a big chunk of your money. It seems like, and this is just me, but it seems like that person probably didn't love you in the first place. Oh yeah, also yeah, alimony is also a monthly thing, which is crazy. But like, because majority of the people who work, they don't just have like, even though they work and make like example, they make like 60K a year. It's not like they hold all that. Like, you know, people spend on extra curricular activities or like, you know, vacations and like movie theater, entertainment, stuff like that, you know? So like, yeah, that's why it's a monthly thing. It's just like another bill basically, which sucks, but you know. But like, yeah, I feel like the ones who like hide their or like change their name to like their mother's name, whatever, they probably saw signs or something that they knew like, okay, this person is not right. She about to like, you know, she or he is about to like take my money and I'm gonna have to protect it. So it seems to me that like the woman or the other person is like that, like they probably just didn't actually like love you like they say they did. They probably just like liked hanging around you and you were cool or whatever. But like for someone to be vindictive, like, okay, if that husband, that man or whatever, did something wrong, like actually did something wrong to her, like, you know, something criminal, I can see that in like for the lady's point, like I can see where she's coming from, right? But if it's just like, I don't really love you anymore, like I just lost feelings for you, it's like, huh, that's very interesting that like she just really wanted to just take his money. Because if I was in like a relationship like that and then I was just like, I don't love her anymore, I feel like wanting to take money from her would be strange. Like it to me, it clearly shows that I actually had a really bad ulterior motive. You know what I mean? If like my goal was, but like if it was, now here's another scenario. Like if it's like a married couple, but like they argued all the time, I also feel like it would be strange for either of them to ask for money from the other person. But I feel like petty people would be like, oh, but like I bought you this thing, so you owe me. That's also just a bad mentality to have. I also do feel like it's strange that like if a husband and wife be like, oh, I'm gonna buy you dinner, so like make sure you pay me back or like you owe me later. I feel like that's weird. You know? But like in any scenario, if like one person was treating the other really well, but it's just the other person just not, for whatever reason, just not liking the person anymore, and they ask you for like they try to take money from you from a divorce, that's messed up. That's just wrong. Anyway, I don't know how we even got to this topic, but this world, man, it's just crazy. Oh, there we go. Now he mentions his dad at the end of the game. Also, it's already 1 a.m. What the heck? I can't believe I freaking stayed up extra. I thought we were gonna be done. I didn't want to skip the cutscenes. Megaman. Megaman. There it is. To the ocean. Look at that. Oh, there he is. Operation Shooting Star. Yeah, it is a weird world that we live in. It's just so crazy. I worry about the future of the planet sometimes. With all AI going on, and then like, I mean, the divorce rates thing was just like, it was already happening. I just feel like nowadays people don't really understand or believe in love. Like, I know this will sound weird coming from a guy like myself, but I feel like that's just the case. I think people just like don't understand it, or like because I know for sure people are just impatient, right? People want things quick. People want to do things just whatever all the time, but nobody ever really like stops to think about like just spending quality time. Everything has to be rushed. Everything has to be now. And I'm guilty of that as well, you know. Sometimes I'm on my phone, I'm like, come on, freaking Google Chrome, load the page already. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. But it's like, that's just a sucky Lucky thing. Yeah, I also can't skip. But that we did it. Oh yeah, so here's an idea that I'm throwing out. Tomorrow I'm going to play this again, but I'm just going to battle all the bosses that I did not I want to battle all the bosses that I could go back to. So that's tomorrow. And then depending on how that goes, Thursday will be like maybe that I'll do a rematch or something. Maybe I'll do something, maybe not. Friday I will check Twitch to see if Jackbox is something that people are interested in doing, because I might do it again. But also usually I like to save Jackbox for like special occasions. Like, I mean, we did hit the 700, but last week there was really no occasion as to why I did it. But I just played it just for fun. Actually, let me take a look. We're still very close to the YouTube thing, guys, to the YouTube monetization thing. For the hours, we're at 2967, so I need about 33 hours or something. Oh, I just refreshed it. We're at 2972. So that means we need about 28 hours. Once I'm able to complete this, and if I get approved by YouTube, then that's another milestone right there. That maybe like that's like a special occasion Jackbox right there. But you know, we'll get there when we get there. And then, but yeah, Friday I will check to see how Jackbox is. Also, we'll see what time I stream, because if I stream pretty late like I've been doing, then that might actually hurt a little. So there's that. But the main goal is for us to play Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy. I'm not going to forget Lost Legacy. We're going to do both. And then we will do Starforce 3. And after Starforce 3, that's going to be tough. Oh, we have Last of Us I could... Okay, so those are like the big game plans. Those are the big game plans. But like the small stuff in between. And I know like technically I could just start Uncharted like on Thursday or whatever. I don't know why. And this might be like a ADHD or like a OCD, something like that. I don't think it's OCD or whatever. But anytime I do like a new game, I don't know why, I'd like to start it on like a weekend. I like to start it on a Friday or like Saturday or Sunday. Like I don't like doing it on like a Wednesday. I don't know why my brain is like that, but it just be like that sometimes. Like the rematch or whatever, like that's just filler. That's a filler day. I could just start Uncharted that day, you know? And I might, but like that's the thing. I don't know why I like to do that, but we'll see. I'm also trying to think of like games that are coming out this year that I'm like looking forward to. Like GTA's not really for me. I know Forza's about to come up next month, but I'm not really a Forza guy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. But also be on the lookout. I'm gonna double check. It's either gonna be this Friday, a special video drops, or it's gonna be next week. But I can't really talk much about it. So you beat the game in less than 22 hours. The average amount of time it took for people is 20. I play Forza? No, I don't play Forza. The reason I don't play games like Forza or like Gran Turismo is because it's just driving a car. Like I do that in real life and I hate it. So like why would I spend money to buy a game where that's all I do? You know what I mean? Like, why would I spend money to just drive a car when I could just do that in real life? I hate that. Yeah, but you know, hey, for the people out there that love Forza or like Gran Turismo, more power to you. You know what I mean? You like cars, you like driving cars and all that stuff. That's cool. That's great. It's just for as somebody who just hates driving cars generally, I just don't understand why I would want to drive cars like more. You know, if I was to play a game like I don't know, like GTA, and like I steal somebody's car, like that's different, right? Because the main purpose of that is not to drive cars. It's just to that's just one way to get from here to there faster. Which that I don't mind, but it's just the yeah. Hello. I'm out of here. But yeah, and I'm trying to think of like games that are like coming out this year, like GTA 6. I don't really like super care about. Wolverine, that's the only one that like I'm looking forward to. But other than Wolverine, I don't know what else. Also, you know what's kind of crazy? I might be speaking too soon, and I might just be wrong about this. But Crimson Desert, the hype around that game has kind of died. After buying that whole driving steering kit to play Forza, there's no going back. Oh, you don't want to, you know, fun story. Speaking of, when I was younger, I was 16 years old. Or, yes, I was 16 years old. I remember, okay. When I was 16, I was about to, I want to make sure I get this right. Okay, my dad passed away in 2011. How old was I? I was not 18. Wouldn't make sense. Need a calculator. Oh wait, no, he didn't pass away in Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. My dad passed away when I was 17. That makes more sense. 2011 was when I graduated high school. That's what... Okay. Anyway, so I was 16. So this was back in around 2009. I was trying... Wait, that wouldn't make sense either. I don't think my dad was around when I was learning how to drive, though. Okay, well, either way, whatever. I was 16 years old, and I was trying to learn how to drive. And I had an uncle. He taught me a little bit, and you know, stuff like that. But I had another uncle. And he likes cars. I don't know if he still does or whatever, but at least back then he was like a car guy. He had the steering wheels like with the pedals and stuff. And he had Gran Turismo like 2 or something like that. He had a PS2 and he just like let me borrow it so that I could learn how to drive, like just to understand like the wheel and stuff with the pedals. With Gran Turismo, and then I just played that a little bit. I only played it for like 20-30 minutes, and I said I mean, I didn't hate the game, but I was like, oh, this Ugh, this is not my speed. Unintended. But yeah, but like I basically learned a little bit on how to drive using that. And then eventually, I just I went and practiced for real. But I used that as like a reference, so at least I had an idea. So, Gran Turismo, I at least had played that part of my life. I did not play Forza because that's an Xbox game and I had PlayStation. I haven't, like, on my feeds and stuff like that, I don't really see a lot of people talk about Crimson Desert anymore. It just seems like once in a while I still see it. But like it seems like when it first came out, like obviously people had so much hot takes about it. But now everybody's moved on to Pragmata. Like everyone just be talking about Pragmata and how cool Pragmata is or whatever. But like, yeah, it's like Crimson Desert is like all the hoopla about it. Like at the end, people just like kind of slowly forgot about it. I don't think that game is going to win any awards at the Game Awards this year. Just saying. Unless Crimson Desert will unless they release some kind of big patch sometime this year, because the good thing about them releasing early this year is that like they have a lot of time. So if they fix it up and like do important updates within this year and before the Game Awards, if you can do a good enough update to change people's mind and for people to go, you know what, this game is actually good now, then maybe it'll have a chance at Game of the Year. But other than that, if that does not happen, if that does not happen, then it will not win Game of the Year. Anything. Okay, I just need to... You got mail. I have a special present for you. Heh heh heh. You need to go to the lady. Oh my god. Okay, so the reason I shake my head is because I freaking went there by accident. Okay, but we're gonna do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. Looks like Death Stranding. I tell you what. My game tastes. I agree with you. I want to say that. I agree with you. Pragmata looks interesting. It looks cool. But it doesn't look like a game that I want to buy. Like if like a year or two from now, if PlayStation was like, hey guys, for this month we're giving out Pragmata, I would be so hyped to like play it and try it. It just doesn't look, I mean, very rarely has it ever happened where like I played a game on PlayStation like Plus and then I think to myself like, man, I should have bought this game. Like this was worth it. I'm trying to think from the top of my head if I run into a game like that. But I can't think of it at the moment. Of like, I should have bought this game. Like my taste in video games lately have changed in a way that like I'm a little more pickier now than I was before. But like there was a time around 2017 when the Switch came out, I bought like almost everything. I just kept buying and buying and buying games. I shouldn't have, but I did. I kept buying it, and like I would say I would have like at least an 80 to 90% like hit rate. Like okay, like I made the right choice. Then there's like 10 to 20% where I was like, I probably shouldn't have done that. So I'm pretty good. When it comes to my Steam library, I actually don't. Fun fact, I really don't buy PC games. Most of the games that I have in my library are either because I'm in a family group with like my brother and sister, so whatever games they have, I can play, or they're just games that I like got for free or something like that. but like very few games that I've actually bought on Steam, because I don't really play games on my PC that often. So yeah, you know. But yeah, Death Stranding, I also like saw that and I was like, I don't really like no. Because when people kept calling it a walking simulator, and I was like, yeah, like it just looks like a lot of walking with some story, and then like you shoot things sometimes. But I'm like, but like the sometimes part is the part that like it doesn't grab me. I want more action, but like that's not what the game is, you know. So it's like then to me, like then maybe the game's just not for me. I don't know. Anyway, it's super late. It's 1, so I have to go. I didn't realize how long the cutscenes were going to be, but that's on me for not killing the boss quick enough. So that is my fault. I think I spent an hour doing that. Tomorrow we will go to the Lady Vega's hideout, and yeah. So we are going to be playing Megaman tomorrow. Like that is for sure. So thanks for watching, everybody. Shout outs to you, Only. You're my guy. You know that. You're my dude. You're my broski. But yeah, anyway, that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye, everyone.